Shocking NBA news just dropped, and it's shaking the entire league to its core. Giannis Antetokounmpo has officially joined the Golden State Warriors in a jaw-dropping move that no one saw coming. Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and now the Greek Freak? This changes everything. But that's not all. Andrew Bogut just made a statement so explosive, it's lighting up social media, hinting that this move was planned long before anyone knew. And if you're thinking that's wild, wait until you hear how close Sotto is to joining this super team too. This isn't just a signing, this is the rebirth of a dynasty. Stick around, because what's happening behind the scenes will leave you absolutely stunned. The NBA world is reeling right now because something absolutely unbelievable just happened. The Golden State Warriors, yes, the same team that everyone thought was entering a rebuild or fading out of contention, have just flipped the script in the most earth-shattering way imaginable. The Warriors have officially signed Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's right. The Greek Freak is now a Warrior. And if that wasn't enough to cause complete chaos across the league, we now have shocking comments from none other than Andrew Bogut, a former Warrior himself, who's just dropped a bomb about this entire situation that no one saw coming. And to top it all off, there's a strong, credible buzz that Sotto, the rising Filipino giant, is getting closer than ever to also wearing the blue and gold. This is not just an off-season update, this is a total power shift in the NBA. Let's start with Giannis. His move to the Warriors is being called the most shocking free agency decision since Kevin Durant in 2016. But this is even bigger. Giannis was seen as the face of the Milwaukee Bucks, loyal, committed, and proud of the city he helped bring a championship to. No one thought he would leave. But behind the scenes, things were falling apart. Milwaukee had struggled to build around him after their 2021 title run. Per playoff performances, roster inconsistency, and internal doubts made Giannis start asking some serious questions. He's not just playing for regular season wins anymore. He's chasing legacy now, all-time greatness, multiple championships, and a chance to play alongside legends who understand what it takes to win on the biggest stage. Enter the Golden State Warriors. A franchise that knows how to win, led by Steph Curry, the ultimate unselfish superstar. They'd already made headlines by bringing in Jimmy Butler, giving Curry another dog in the fight, someone with grit, heart, and elite playoff experience. But Giannis? That was the nuclear move. That was the one no one thought was possible. Until it happened. And now, the league has to deal with the consequences. Giannis teaming up with Curry and Butler is almost unfair. Imagine the pick and rolls, the fast breaks, the defensive wall they'll create. This isn't just a super team, this is a wrecking ball. Giannis can dominate the paint, run the floor like a guard, and lock down any position. Curry's spacing will give him open lanes all day. Butler will bring the edge, the leadership, the lockdown defense. These three on the same court are going to be a nightmare for every other team. And you better believe Giannis is locked in. He's already been spotted working out in the Bay Area, training like a man on a mission. He's not here to play around. He wants rings. And he knows the Warriors are his best shot at getting them. Now here's where things get even crazier. Andrew Bogut, former Warriors big man and NBA champion, went on a podcast and absolutely stunned fans with what he revealed. According to Bogut, this deal had been brewing for a lot longer than anyone realized. He said talks between Giannis and the Warriors organization had been happening quietly for months, maybe even a year. But here's the kicker: Bogut claims Giannis reached out to Curry first. It wasn't management that made the first move. It was Giannis himself. That's right. The Greek Freak reportedly told Curry he admired how the Warriors played, how they built their culture, and how Curry carried himself. That respect grew into conversations. Conversations turned into planning. And now, planning has become reality. Bogut went on to say that this might be the most dangerous version of the Warriors he's ever seen, and he was on the 73-win team. He warned the rest of the league to prepare themselves because this team, if healthy, could go on a dynasty-level run. Not just one title, two, maybe three, maybe more. He called this the second coming of the death lineup, except this time, with more physical dominance and defensive ferocity. And just when you think this story couldn't get any more mind-blowing, here comes the Kai Sotto development. The Warriors have had their eyes on Sotto for a while now. At 7'3", with a silky shooting stroke and improving defensive instincts, Sotto is unlike any prospect the league has seen in a while. He's not just tall, he's skilled, smart, and hungry. Sources say the Warriors see him as a long-term project with massive upside. And guess what? Talks are heating up. Sotto's camp has been in communication with Golden State, and the interest is very mutual. There's growing belief that a deal could happen soon, whether it's a two-way contract, a full roster spot, or a developmental role with the G League affiliate. But what's most exciting about Sotto potentially joining this new Warriors superteam is what it represents. Global expansion. A new wave of talent. The Warriors know what they're doing. They aren't just building a team, they're building a brand. With Sotto on board, they unlock the full force of Filipino basketball fans, one of the most passionate groups on the planet. This move isn't just about talent. It's about identity, future marketing, community, and legacy. Imagine a team with Curry, Butler, Giannis, and a rising global star like Sotto. The on-court potential is insane. The off-court impact could be even bigger. Back to Giannis, the way the Warriors pulled this off was nothing short of masterful. They navigated the cap space, structured deals, cleared room, and made tough decisions. But it paid off. And now, the whole team dynamic has changed. Role players are eager to sign for cheap just to be part of this movement. Veterans are lining up to take pay cuts. Everyone wants a piece of what's happening in Golden State. They're the center of the NBA universe again, just like that. Steph Curry, who many feared would spend his final prime years stuck in mediocrity, now has a fresh shot at greatness. He doesn't have to carry the entire load anymore. He can focus on being the ultimate offensive weapon while Giannis and Butler take on the heavy lifting on defense and hustle. This is the perfect system for Curry to thrive in. He can extend his career, avoid unnecessary wear and tear, and play the kind of free, fun basketball he loves. And you better believe he's motivated. As for Jimmy Butler, this is redemption. He's been so close. Finals appearances. Gritty playoff runs. But he's never had the consistent support of two elite stars around him. Now he does. With Curry and Giannis by his side, Butler can be the ultimate tone setter. He'll guard the best player, take over when needed, and do all the little things that win championships.